Hey everyone, so in today's video I am back to talk about more unique beauty products. My first unique beauty products video I think was almost 2 years ago, and I thought it was due time for another one. I love to find unique products, innovative products, formulations that are just doing something different, because with so many brands coming out with such like monotonous products, I love finding those kind of hidden gems or hidden formulas that are refreshing and breaking the mold a little bit. So that's what these videos are all about. If you enjoy these types of videos, hi, my name's Amanda. I would love to have you back on my channel. So make sure to subscribe and also let me know down below if there are any specific unique products that you guys want me to try. Some of you may have noticed that I'm actually further back than I usually am, and that's because I wanted to show off my hair. The first unique product I wanted to mention was this product that I've been using from Beachwaver. It is the Beachwaver S125. They are sponsoring this portion of the video. Couldn't be happier about it because they are really helping me out with my hair. And if you aren't familiar with my hair journey, I really didn't start doing anything to my hair until maybe 2020 when I had a little bit more time on my hands. So I still consider myself a newbie. So, you know, I've been into makeup and skincare for a very long time, and I still consider myself getting to know hair and getting to know my hair. All that's to say is that I really like an easy routine, and this is kind of a goof-proof product. Let me turn it on for you guys. So essentially, the Beachwaver is a rotating curling iron. I'm gonna leave some B-roll up for you guys to show you how I actually do my hair, but essentially this is a rotating curling iron that could not make it any more easy to get really beautiful voluminous curls. How I did my hair today and like the tutorial I'm showing you guys, this is what I consider kind of like my 70s blowout, but not a blowout look. If I haven't made it already clear, I just love how easy it is to get the curls and how quick it is. You have the left and right button to either get, you know, a left curl or a right. You can actually speed up the curls. I personally just like the slow one. I think it's totally fast enough. And I gotta be honest, you guys, sometimes I just don't like really enjoy the process of doing my hair. And this has made it so fast and just very stress-free. I start with dry hair, section out the hair, and get a nice curl throughout. I've been using their Great Barrier Heat Protectant hairspray. Not only does it heat protect my hair, but it also keeps the curls longer, and it doesn't feel like crunchy hairspray, which is kind of a pet peeve of mine. I also really like their dry shampoo for the roots. Actually, I don't know if you guys know this little hack. If you add dry shampoo the first day that you kind of do your hair and wash your hair, your style lasts a lot longer. So just a little tip for you guys. So I curl my entire head, and what I have just loved about this is it makes it so easy to do things that I normally wouldn't do with my hair. I've been taking top sections of my hair and curling them and holding them almost the way you would do with a hair roller. And all I do is I curl it, I let that curl set, and when I take down the curls, I just get this like really pretty voluminous look. It's really fast, it's really easy, and I just really like the result. Obviously, you can keep the curls just as they are, but what I do is brush through them, and then I get this really pretty soft, voluminous look. And I'm pumped because they did give me a promo code for you guys. So it's 20 Amanda, and then you can get 20% off your purchase at beachwaver.com. So you guys have been so kind in giving me compliments on my hair. You wanted to know what I've been doing, and this is what I've been doing. I like doing a little bit of a thicker piece, and these are a little bit more of like a loose wave just for my hair length. So if you have my hair length, I do recommend the S1.25. If you have a little bit shorter hair though, I think the S1 might be a better bet for you. Now, this next product I've been really psyched about because I don't know if you guys know, maybe you don't, I love a cheek stain and I love a lip stain. I also have a lip stain on that I'll talk about later in this video, but I think I finally found a bronzer stain. I think that this is a really unique product, and I'm just really excited to share it with you guys. So this is the Clinique Sun-Kissed Face Jelly. Essentially, it comes out as like a very pigmented looking jelly. It has a little bit of heft to it, like it holds up on its own on the hand, but then when you put it onto the skin, it immediately melts in and it just feels like water. And something that really makes me excited about that particularly is in the summer, I think a lot of us just don't like the feeling of a lot of makeup on our skin. We know we're going to be sweating. We already have like 5 layers of sunscreen on. So to be able to get like a bronzy product that feels like nothing going on the skin and is so lightweight, I think that makes it pretty exceptional. Not only that, I'm not sure if you guys can see. I think you might be able to see right here. I was applying this to my hand in the demo and then applying it onto my skin, and my hand is still stained from this product. Basically what that is all telling me is that not only does this give you a really pretty kind of sheer stain of bronze, it also is going to last. If you wanted to put on just like a layer of like a tinted sunscreen and apply a little of this just with like your fingers, you're going to get just such a pretty kind of bronzed effect that just feels like water. The only downside is that I know that this is an older product from Clinique, and I really don't have a feeling like it's going to be around for much longer. Like, I don't really hear anyone talk about it. Obviously, this is speculation, but there's only one shade. I would love to see them come out with more shades because I just think it's a really unique product. One of the best Clinique products I've ever tried. So I highly, highly recommend you guys check this one out. I think it's incredibly unique. And honestly, you ever try a product where you're like, I wish I thought of that? That's kind of what I'm getting from this. I wish I thought of that, and it makes me want to come out with like a whole line of bronzing cheek stains. Now, this next product from Byredo, they're Baton El Color color sticks. I haven't tried a lot from Byredo, but I picked this up a few months ago, and I'm not positive if I've talked about it, but I think that this is a really unique launch from a luxury brand. This is the shade Coliptera. And for me, this is just such a beautiful mix between really flattering kind of warm red brown with these very soft blue glitters. And I gotta tell you guys, I'm typically not someone that really likes a really strong green yellow kind of glitter throughout a more neutral toned color, like, you know, those more like typical galactic colors, the greens, the blues, heavy duochrome blue red shifts. I think they're fun, but for every day, I guess I'm just boring. I guess for every day I'm a little bit more boring, but this shade in particular is so neutral, but also just has this touch of that something special, those little touches of blue glitter that don't even necessarily look blue. They more just look radiant on the eyes. This won't be a super, super crease resistant shadow necessarily, but if you add a little bit of a matte shadow, like the ones from About Face, you guys know those are some of my favorite, the matte fluids. Apply a little bit of that to the crease and I don't think you'll have any issues with this wear time. But this is the only thing that I'm wearing on my lids today, and the texture just has this really pretty, soft translucence. You know, it shears out in such a way that it makes the skin itself look really healthy. I'm personally interested in some of the other shades now. I'm falling more in love with this as I continue to use it. I think the packaging is really sleek. It is small enough to like swipe onto the eyes if you want to. It has, again, enough creaminess to glide, but it also shears out and goes pretty thin and kind of has that soft translucence on the lids too. So as a whole, I'm just finding that there is a lot of balance with this product. It's not your typical shadow stick by any means. They're doing something special with the colors, with the balance of colors and finish and texture. I think that's what makes this really unique in my opinion. There's also a green shade. I don't know what the shade name is. I'll leave up a little picture. There's a green, which essentially means I need to buy it, right? Now, the next product is from Lancome. This is a product that you guys really wanted me to try for my upcoming video on trying your holy grails and finding my hopefully new holy grails. I can tell you that this is a very unique and pretty mascara, and it's one of those mascaras that, you know, I see an ad for this mascara probably once a week. And I gotta be honest, I never really mind that much because I love Zendaya and she's usually in the ad. But what I think makes this mascara so special is the wand, and I think that Lancome has done something really unique with it. I understand why there's always like a bow and arrow in the ads, because this does to me feel like, you know, that banana bow-shaped kind of wand. But the unique part is that all of the bristles are so fine, but also quite packed together. So you're getting a really, really defined lash and you're getting a lot of separation. The banana shape and the kind of undercarriage of the wand has these shorter, more thick bristles that I think very slowly start to build in volume. You can see in the demo that I applied 1 coat, 2 coats, and then 3 coats to get the look that I have. And I think there's something to be said about a mascara that builds slowly, though I think it's awesome when you can do 1, 2 swipe and then you're out the door. I think this gives you so much control that it's really difficult to mess up and to get a really clumpy look. Not only that, the tip of the wand makes it so you're always getting those inner lashes that are often neglected. It's just a really curled lash look, and it does have that little bit of that fanned out effect that I think a lot of you will really enjoy. I especially see this being a beautiful mascara for those of you that really want to accentuate your almond eyes, or for those of you that are going for maybe like more of an elongated or a winged out eye and you kind of want to play that up. The Lash Doll, it is really, really good. I do think it's unique and I'm really excited that I tried it. Shall we talk about the lip stain on my lips? Some of you may know, some of you may not know. I am trying out, God, I think I'm trying out like 15 different lip stains at this point, ranging from K-Beauty to Western Beauty. Just there are so many that I'm honestly a little bit overwhelmed. But as of recent, I tried out the Romand Dewy Full water tint and I'm wearing it on my lips today. It's the shade 01. If you are someone that just wants a very classic lip stain, one that just feels like water when it goes on the lips, it's very thin. There isn't a bunch of glossiness. It's not like thick. It just truly feels like water and is very even. This to me is like what we wish all of the lip stains, like back in the day when, you know, a lot of people were using lip stains. I'm glad to see it happening more now. But you know those lip stains that you put on and then it's just like blotchy, dries out your lips? This to me is a truly beautiful, unique lip stain because it's just kind of what we all hope a lip stain to be, but like we can't ever really find it. My lips today are so dry, so dry. You know, it occasionally happens. I swear to God, I go like 2 nights without putting on a chapstick and a little bit of mouth breathing and like I'm there. But this does not exaggerate that dryness at all. My lips feel comfortable. It feels like there is nothing on them, which again, though I absolutely love like a jelly lip stain, and I'm gonna be talking a lot about those jelly lip stains in my upcoming video, so make sure you're subscribed for that. But I also think that there's something to be said and something that some of us really like, which is just a lip product that doesn't feel like anything really going on the lips. And then after a couple minutes, you kind of just forget that it's there. And this is that lip product. The packaging is adorable. I thought that this would be a unique pick for this video because it's not really subverting what we think a lip stain to be. It's kind of just delivering exactly what a lot of brands mess up. So I'm really excited about it. I think that it's a really good one. Next up, we have the Professional Super Setter from Benefit. I have talked about this before on my channel, but I wanted to mention it again because I do think that there aren't a lot of makeup setting sprays like this. What I think makes this different is it essentially combines the idea of a makeup mist that sets the skin with a makeup mist that also blurs and refines. So this isn't a truly super mattifying formula. It's a very, very light mist that I can't tell you guys enough. It's a little bit weird. It goes on and just offers this very subtle touch of blur. And I think for those of you that you're not sure where your makeup went wrong, your pores are just looking a little bit more defined, rather than going in with all of the powder or going in with another layer of foundation, what could be helpful is just giving this a shake. Make sure you shake it up, going in with an even mist all over, and it kind of just refines everything. Because there is silicone in here, I don't think it's a good idea to overuse this, because I feel like if you add like a ton of silicone right on top of the face, it's probably not a good idea. But just a few sprays of this and it just has that refining quality. I do think that this is a very unique product, and especially for those of you with dry skin that like the look of a pore filling primer but it usually doesn't react well with your skin, I feel like that's kind of what this does. And lastly, the Rare Beauty Positive Light Highlights. I'm wearing the shade Mesmerize on my cheeks today. It's a baked highlight, yes, but to me, it looks way creamier and glassier on the skin than any baked highlight I have ever used before. It feels like a powder in the fingers, but it melts so closely onto the skin and adds this beautiful glassiness that with a powder highlight I think is just really difficult to achieve. This does feel like that cream powder hybrid. I don't know if I've ever tried another formula quite like this. I think that the texture is really unique. Obviously the pan is freaking insanely glossy and beautiful, but I don't think it's often that glassiness like this is actually translated when it's applied on the skin. I do think that you only need a little bit. I like to apply this even with just like a fluffy brush or with my fingers like I did in the demo. And I really like it. It's kind of brought back my love of highlight in general. I just think it's a really unique formula. And that, my friends, are all of the unique products that I've been trying out recently. There are more coming on the way for sure, so make sure that you guys are subscribed to see that upcoming video. Thank you again to Beachwaver for sponsoring a portion of this video, and I will see you guys in my next one.